Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 10 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Ricky. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Eva Knievel.
Here's what's trending at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Now, in contrast to Trump's claims last week, Defense Secretary Mark Esper said Sunday that he hasn't seen any hard evidence that 4 U.S. embassies had been under threat when Trump ordered the January 3rd killing of top Iranian general Qasem Soleimani. Meanwhile, in Iran, police used tear gas on thousands of protesters angry over Iran's accidental shooting down of a Ukrainian passenger plane, killing 167 people on board. In other news, the FBI is asking for everyone's help to catch this so-called bad wig bandit. Now, he's been robbing banks, Ricky, in North Carolina. He's a male, and he was caught on camera, and he wore a different wig to each bank. So, as of now, the wigs include a blonde bob, a curly wig, and a long red wig. So, you see a bad wig out there?
That's somebody middle school principal doing it.
Okay.
But then the only somebody that wore bad wigs, middle school principals.
For those stories and more, log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. What you got going on, Rocky?
Man, boy, let's talk about some football, Rick, dog. NFL playoffs was crazy this weekend. San Francisco knocked off Minnesota. We knew that was going to happen. What's up with the Tennessee Titans upsetting Baltimore in Baltimore?
Man,
Derrick
they couldn't get no momentum at all.
Come on, man. They didn't beat the champs. They knocked off New England. They didn't beat the best team in the NFL this year with Baltimore. Come on, man. Green Bay, hold on to beat Seattle. Kansas City Chiefs down 21-3. Come all the way back to win 51-31, dog. Crazy, man. So you got Tennessee versus Kansas City and Green Bay versus San Francisco. But tonight, it's going down, man. It's the College Football National Championship. They got it right. Two best teams in the country, Clemson versus LSU. Trevor Lawrence versus Heisman Trophy winner Joe Burrow. LSU must be run heavy at the beginning to try to set that tone to open up the pass attack because Clemson's pass defense is their strength. Two best teams, basically a home game for LSU. Everybody's giving it to LSU because they're going to be at the Superdome, Eva Knievel.
Hey.
But
I don't know, Rob.
The champs got a chip on their shoulder because they've been disrespected the entire season.
And they got experience.
Yes, indeed. So I'm going with Dabo Swinney and Clemson to win the game.
I have to say Clemson. We got Super Dave, who's a big sports fan. Who you got, Dave?
I got Clemson, man.
Come on, dog.
All three of us, we got Clemson. I mean, why, Dave?
What wins championship?
Defense.
We can talk about offense all day.
Defense.
But at the end of the day, it's defense.
That pass defense with Clemson is a dog.
Yeah, well, they better get that ball off quick.
Yes, sir.
And they better get that little number 22, that little bowling ball running back.
Dobbins.
By the way, that look like Super Dave, by the way. Get him going.
There it is, man. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Rock T Holla. Let's talk sports, man. Gary, what you got?
All right, y'all, baby. They're saying Miss Oprah Winfrey, honey, decided she better step her butt down from the Russell Simmons story. Okay, now it was reported last month that it was a firestorm that was announced that, honey, Oprah was executive producing a documentary about women who accused Russell Simmons of sexual assault. Well, now they say, baby, Miss Winfrey got her news and she is stepping away from the project. Now, in a statement, Oprah explained, I have decided that I will no longer be executive producer of the untitled Kirby Dick and Amy Zering documentary, and it will not air on Apple TV. She said, first and foremost, I want to be known, and I want to be known that I unequivocally believe and support the women. Now, their stories deserve to be told and heard, but in my opinion, there's more work to be done on the film to illuminate the full scope of what the victims endured, and it has become clear that the filmmakers and I are not aligned in that creative vision. Because she ain't aligned, all right, because Russell Simmons called her. He called her. He had to let Miss Winfrey know. He said, now, Oprah, how could you do this to me after all that Oprah and Russell had been through, how they've been in each other's houses, best friends or what have you, and they were saying that Oprah was doing more stuff on black people than she was doing on white people, like Harvey Weinstein and all. They said she didn't touch those stories, but they did the R. Kelly story, and she was about to do that Russell Simmons story.
That's messy.
Yes, that's very messy. And Ms. Winfrey should know better than that. But she was about to lose her support from the African American community because, had it not been for Tyler Perry, a lot of people wasn't supporting Oprah because when she first started on her network, those shows were not for Africans in America.
We were definitely loving on some Oprah.
Yeah,
It did not take Tyler Perry to make us love on some Oprah.
Well, I mean, I love Miss Winfrey and I like Tyler Perry too, but Oprah, she just wasn't doing it initially because I wasn't watching on. But now I love on. I rush home to watch on to see what she have on the show. So, but we're glad she stepped away from that story, just kind of let that, happen the way it's supposed to happen instead of jumping in and doing what she maybe should not do. Now, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Southern Merlot. On the high end, you say Southern Merlot, and on the low end, just say beautiful maroon. That's your color for the day. Right?
All right, y'all. Hey, listen, coming up, man. Brat got the hot spot. Brat, what you got coming up?
Yo, who in their right mind would want to pass up on a collaboration with Rihanna? I'm going to tell you all that in the hot spot. Coming
There
up
it is.
next. Hit us up
15.
for the wake-up calls. 8669 Ricky, that's right. 18669 RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, there it is, y'all. 29 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. The Brat got your hot spot. What up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot. So let me get off into this thing. Lord, what in the royal is going on? Fans of the royal tradition are taking Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's stated intention to leave the royal family very personally, and many are blaming Meghan. Meanwhile, Oprah Winfrey is denying claims that she urged to split the pair. Prince Charles may no longer want to bankroll them at all, and it's rumors swirling about Harry's mental strain. So one Meghan detractor fumed. Meghan is clearly going to be the modern day Yoko Ono within the royal family and press. Hashtag get out. And another one said, tweeting, people aren't angry that Meghan and Harry want to leave. Please go. We're angry that they expect to keep their titles, privileges, luxuries, and funding while pimping their royal status for gross monetary gain. Not to mention their disrespect and ingratitude to the queen. What you think, Gary?
How about the disrespect? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gary.
No, my thing is, okay, now, Ricky, you know more about the Bible than I do. In the Bible say when a man find a good woman, he find a good thing. Is that how it goes? Well, he found a good woman, and he needs to follow his woman. Meghan had a career. She was a great actress and what have you. So he needs to follow his wife with her career because he's already known and popular and rich. So he's following his wife. So he's doing the right thing.
I don't even think it's about that. I think that they're racist in that country. The tabloids did the same thing they did to Princess Diana.
Yep.
I think the queen is nasty and mean and racist and old and
don't like Meghan anyway.
And don't like Meghan anyway and don't like anybody. And they just as racist in that country as they are right here in the United States. And no matter what Meghan did, it was something wrong with it. She stayed in the tabloids, and for them to be happy, for that man to love his wife enough to leave all of that and come into America. That's real love because he don't want to see his wife and his child suffer, and that's called breaking the generational curse. You don't have to go along with something just because that's what everybody else go along with. You don't have to be a king. He his own person. They'll make money.
Preach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They'll do fine. He'll get a book deal. He can tour all over the United States. People in America absolutely love the couple, and they'll be able to do anything and be free. And there you go.
That's right. Well, y'all, to catch up on these stories and more, music, movies, and more in the hot spot, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat. Why don't you hit us up for them wake-up calls? That's 8669 Ricky, 18669 RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, y'all.
Nobody in the United States, other than you and your wife, Chris, can walk the floor like a comedian, Adele Givens, and her husband walked the floor like no other. That Chicago thing.
That swing out, dog.
I swear.
Man.
Adele Givens, if you've never been backstage and see Adele Givens and her husband Dan, it is like you just have to stand there and watch while you stand there by your lonely self. Like, what the hell happened to you? All right, Roger, you got this joke of the day.
Let's go get it, baby. Let's get it. Greatest thing on radio. Greatest thing on radio.
Joke of the day. Joke of the day. Joke of the day. All right, Rock, it better be funny, man, because our job is on the line.
A man walks in for a job interview, and the interviewer says, "What's the first thing you notice about me?" He goes, "Well, you don't have any ears." He says, "Get out." So the second person walks in for a job interview. The interviewer says, "What is the first thing you notice about me?" And he said, "You don't have any ears." He says, "Get out." So on the way out, he says, "Listen, whatever you do, don't say he doesn't have any ears." So the third person walks in. The interviewer says, "What is the first thing that you notice about me?" He says, "You're wearing contacts, aren't you?" He goes, "Why, yes. How did you know?" "Because you don't have any damn mirrors to hang any glasses on."
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna say yes.
No.
Cause imagine him wearing some glasses without his ears. If he had some glasses, it'd be like this.
Punchline.
It'd be like that. He's like, what do you notice about me?
No.
Y'all gonna say no, Eva?
No, turn his mic off.
I fell asleep.
What'd you say, Brat?
I
Brett?
fell asleep.
Gary.
It was so long to get to the punchline.
It was cute.
It was cute, Gary.
It was cute.
All right, we're gonna give you a C on that one, y'all.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Janelle Monáe, singer Janelle Monáe, baby, she then came out as a binary.
What?
A non-binary. Do y'all know what a non-binary is?
What is
What is it? No.
A non-binary person is a person that's, honey, they're saying they may define their gender as being somewhere between male or female or may identify differently.
What?
Yes, honey. And I think that's cute. Now, they're saying the non-binaries are not exclusively masculine or feminine and identify outside as a gender binary. They're saying, are you a boy or are you a girl? And you say, no, I'm an experience.
See, they coming out with it's too many names now.
Ain't it so many names?
It's too many names. We don't know if you supposed to call folks Mr., Miss, transgender, transsexual. We don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm going to call
And
myself
then
non-binary.
I saw a little person. I didn't know. I said, "Well, what I call you?" He said, "Sweet and low." It's a sweet one. Little sweet.
Moving on to another celebrity news, y'all. Future and Lori Harvey, it is official. They are officially a couple, y'all. They're saying, y'all, that Lori confirmed their relationship, y'all, on social media recently. And they're saying she put a picture of she and Future. He was kissing her on the cheek and carrying on. And they were listening to the song Life is Good by the rapper Drake. Now, while he was really probably doing that with Lori because, honey, he knows she's probably about to go to the pen. It's being reported, baby, that Lori have been charged. She's been charged with, she got in that accident in Los Angeles last year when her G-Wagon hit another car and flipped over. And Lori said, "Well, girl, I'm Lori, baby." And she got out the car and walked away, honey. So they say now this girl's going to be charged with one count of resisting, delaying, obstructing a peace officer, and one count of hit and run resulting in property damage. They say both of them are misdemeanors, though, but we're going to see how they turn out. But I know one thing. If she's listening, don't have no baby for Future because your baby ain't going to be special.
Oh, Gary.
Her baby ain't gonna be special. Look at all the other damn babies he got. Look at him. Sierra got her baby and he got a new daddy because she didn't remarry and stuff. So your baby ain't gonna be special.
Gary. Every baby is special.
Let them just enjoy themselves. Everything doesn't always have to result in something so big. They can just enjoy themselves.
How you gonna enjoy your damn self and every time you flip on the TV, honey, your man is with another woman claiming that she got a baby for him?
That's the past.
Foreign, like some old lady got a baby for him.
That's his past. Let's see what happens in his future.
All right, our final story, y'all. Kanye West. Now, it was reported Kanye preached a beautiful sermon, y'all, at a church, honey, and a man came in on a horse. He came in on a horse.
A man came in on a horse at church?
Yes, Ricky.
And what happened, Gary?
Huh?
And what happened?
Baby, they said horse honey went up to the altar for prayer, and the man fell off. The person fell off the horse. They thought people were saying that it was Kanye, but it was not Kanye on the damn horse, y'all.
So you said so the man came in the church on the horse, and the horse went up to the altar for prayer.
Yes.
And then it got the buck, and it got happy, and started kicking.
And started kicking, baby, and that girl just fell completely on the ground, honey. And the people were running thinking that it was Kanye. They're like, no, child. But a lot of people saying, no, that was Kim had did that to that horse. She had put something in the horse to get to Kanye.
No, Gary.
She's sick of him preaching.
The horse might have got the anointed Gary and said, "Hey, glory!"
Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's what he did. That's what he did. All right, y'all. I want to give a shout out to some of my Delta friends, honey. I know a lot of Deltas, but the ones that come to my mind, I want to say hi to Miss Jada Bird. I want to say hi to Monica Isles, Demetria Hall, and Anita Tennant Mack. And to all the Deltas out there, 'cause I know many more, but I can't call your name right now.
You will not beat the one Delta that paddled me every week in the principal office, Rosa P. Hanks. University of Alabama, and I think she was a charter line member, if I'm not mistaken. I could be right. I think she came to line after the charter line. But Rosa P. Hanks, I was built by a Delta, so you doggone betcha. That's why they're here today celebrating 107 years.
Say what?
It's packed in here. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. Here we go.
Erica A. McMillan, Beta Gamma, the home of the 24th National President, Dillon University. Ooh!
Lauren Bridges, 41 Alpha Chapter, Spring 2004, representing for all the DST, and Fastidious 48, wake up, and Antoine, hey baby.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. This is Pam Pujo, President, North Dallas Suburban Alumni. Wake it up, Suburban!
And this is Carolyn Matthews from Alpha Tau Chapter, Southern University, Spring 81. Wake up, Alpha Tau!
Elsie Combs, National Secretary from Epsilon Kappa Chapter, now Dallas Alumni. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
And this is Katrinka Pouncey from that Spring 19 North Dallas Suburban Alumni. Absolutely, 46 melodies of 42. Wake up!
Wake up! Say what? What? Black Tony. Is he up? Jump!
Yo, that's your boy, man.
Oh,
That's
my
your
bad.
boy.
Wait, he ain't even answering the phone. What happened, y'all? Hey, y'all, Mary J. Blige mix, man. Thank you, man.
Man, yo, definitely have to, happy belated birthday to Mary J. Blige, man. Definitely have to represent for her inside to mix it up.
There it is. John Lyon on the 1 and 2. Black Tony.
Shout out right here. What's up?
Hey, boy. Hey, Delta Sigma Theta is celebrating 107 years. Black Tony, man. The sorority here looking for you. Where you at?
That good, but tell them folks I just flied on Delta when I went outside of the weekend. I appreciate them. They did a good job, shout. I just flied on Delta.
Jada, come to the mic.
They the one who be on the plane helping you with drinks and stuff.
Hold on. Jada, Black Tony said, Jada, step to the mic, Jada.
Yes.
He said, explain to Black Tony that Delta Sigma Theta don't have nothing to do with Delta Airlines.
No, ain't nobody stupid. They the women who be on the airplane giving you drinks and
No, sir.
Yeah, but ain't nobody dumb. Like somebody stupid out here rich, like you the only one been to college.
So what you saying? You saying Delta Sigma Theta, they be on the plane serving drinks and peanuts?
Boy, you dumb. Boy, you just Boy, you got a job, shouty.
Why I got to be dumb, Black Tony?
Cause you don't know what the Delta women do. The Delta women be on there talking about, please put away your laptop.
Like Tony, those are flight attendants, man. They ain't the Delta Sigma Theta.
It's the same, boy. Delta, boy, why you even talking, shouty? You don't know what you talking about. These ugly like.
Hey, Black Tony.
What?
Hey, Soror, Jada, tell Black Tony the importance of coming to work and coming to your job. Just break it down real quick.
Tony, I heard you haven't been to work in like 2 or 3 years.
I'm at work. Baby girl, I'm at work right now. You hear that noise?
No!
What is that noise?
You don't hear that noise? I'm at work right now. I'm at Rick's house. We building him a new driveway because they said he got a new job. He gonna buy another car, so we building him a new driveway.
You better get out of my land before I call the police, Black Tony. Get out of my driveway.
Shawty, we done tore up half of it. We just got to lay the concrete down, so when you come home, you're gonna be so surprised.
Oh, no.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning. morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Last night on Real House Women of Atlanta, or is it Real Housewives of Atlanta? Which one is it, Eva?
It depends on your syntax, but you can say however you'd like, Gary.
Thank you, Peaches. Well, last night, baby, Nene and Kenya. Oh my God! Now Eva, my nerves had got bad, but Nene and Kenya. And first it was Nene and Kenya, then it was Cynthia and Marlo. But I got Nene and Kenya, and they just was. Oh my God! Here's how that went down.
Kenya, you shut the You shut the up. You shut the Ain't nobody thinking about Nene's stupid. Yeah, I got you. I got her. I got You better not ever. Hey, I got her. Point your finger at me. You walk with me.
What happened?
It was just a mess, and that's Christian women. Christian women talking like that.
You know what, Gary?
Eva, what was the problem?
There was, I don't know.
You was there, Eva?
What? That was me that said, come walk with me. It was absolute melee. My post on Instagram yesterday said the shenanigans. The fact that we are the age that we are, the way that we got down yesterday is so sad. Literally almost 3 fights ensued. I broke up. Portia trying to make sure she didn't knock off Giovanna's head for talking about her man. Then you had Portia, you had Nene and Kenya, which came out of nowhere. And then Nene got those closet gate eyes. I thought Nene was going to wear Kenya out.
Yeah,
and then Marlo and Cynthia.
But you know what, though? Nene got a big bark, baby. Her bite is not as big as her bark. I could assure you that, honey. So she was barking. Baby, Miss Kenya would have swept that girl. Because in Kenya from Kenya?
No, Kenya's from Detroit, honey. She's from the D. We own in the D, too. They know.
She said Kenya from Kenya.
Because, baby, she'll let that girl have it. But nevertheless, it was a good show as always. And I'm so glad they didn't mess with Eva last night. Because they usually try to come for Miss Eva. But I'd be like, wait a minute, niece.
I was so pregnant, Gary.
Okay, and they wouldn't have dared, honey, because we could have sued them, child.
But
nevertheless, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, Black China is speaking out. She said, honey, Rob is a liar. She said he lied. She said, baby, she never have her daughter walking around, honey, twerking and doing stuff like that. She said, anytime she have a refreshing beverage, she said her daughter is not there. So she said he needs to stop saying that she abusing drugs and chasing men and carrying on like that because he just saying that because, honey, he just want that baby where he ain't got to pay no child support. You know, the average man don't be want to pay child support, honey. So they'll say anything and do anything to, honey, get the baby from the mama. So, Black China, I believe you.
Hold on, we just got some mail in.
What?
Dear Rickey Smiley, we love listening to your show, but why does Gary sound like he's doing the T from his cell phone? I'm not going to say that.
Oh, my God. Tell him, don't say that. I'm not on my cell phone right now. It might seem like it, but it's just not. You know what it really is. It's called a budget cut, baby. When they give you these... we want you to talk through this, girl, and talk through it.
Yeah, poking bean can in a string.
Now you can still hear. And my brother texts me, he said, Gary, talk up to the damn mic. I'm like, Douglas, look, I'm talking in the mic.
Yeah, like you're on a CB. Go ahead, though.
But in my final story, y'all, this is for Rickey. Now, you love candles. I know you love candles. You got some burning right now.
I got a ton for it burning right now.
Well, let me tell you, baby, Miss Gwyneth Paltrow. Eva, I know you probably know this. Gwyneth Paltrow, baby, is selling candles that smell like her vagina. They're saying, y'all, they call it "This Smells Like My Vagina." And now they're selling a candle. It's selling for only $75.
I don't know if I would like that.
Right.
But this is the deal. Like I say, the candles, honey, they say they are fresh candles. They're saying that these candles, honey, are a blend of geraniums, citrusy bergamot, and cedar absolute juxtaposed with damps, rose, and ambrette seed that puts us in the mind of fantasy seduction and a sophisticated warmth. Now, this candle, they say it's selling, honey, like hotcakes. So, Rickey, with you liking candles, I need you to create a candle.
I can't say what I want to say because a bunch of sorrows in here. I want to be respectful. Right. But if you knew what was in my comedic mind right now, boy, we would be kicked off the radio if I said what I wanted to say. Thank God. But boy, if I was at the Improv on stage, I would tear that whole story up. I got lines for that, but it's inappropriate right now with all this hashtag stuff. But I mean, if that's what she want to do for a candle, but I would come out with a candle though called Reach Over Air. I would do a candle called Walk By Air. Yeah, walk by air.
What it smell like, Rick?
Just like your walk by air, like because you have to. That's why you have to use certain sprays and soap and cologne to make sure that your walk by air and your sit down air and your reach over air don't stink.
Right.
Right, so
Well, the color today is a great color. My color today is Southern Merlot. On the high end, you say Southern Merlot, and on the low end, you say beautiful burgundy. And let me give a quick shout out to Sharon. I forgot to give Sharon out. She's standing there. I say, hey, Sharon, girl. And I want to also give a shout out to Miss Rita, honey. Those are Delta Sigma Thetas Incorporated.
The front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Here's what's trending at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Queen Elizabeth II has called a family meeting to discuss Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's next step. The meeting is scheduled for next Monday at the Queen's estate. In other news, thousands of Puerto Ricans report being unable to reach earthquake shelters and say they are getting no help from the government. An estimated 2,000 Puerto Ricans have been displaced and remain without electricity or water. And lastly, in New Jersey, police just rescued a woman from a clothing donation bin after she fell in and was trapped for 3 days. That's right, 3 days she was in this bin. She said she reached in to drop some clothes and someone walked by and pushed her inside.
What?
Yes, and she was trapped for 3 days, Rick.
Oh, wow. That was mean.
Yeah. For those stories and more, log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. All right, Rock T, what you got going on, bruh?
Eva's going down to college football national championship game tonight. Clemson versus LSU. Me and Rick been going back and forth, man. Trevor Lawrence versus the Heisman Trophy winner Joe Burrow.
I want my money, LeBert.
Let me tell you something, man. LSU, they must be run heavy. They got to establish the run to try to set the tone, which will open up that pass attack. But that's Clemson's strength. The pass defense is their strength. It's going down, man. The champs got a chip on their shoulder because they've been disrespected all year long because of the rankings. So y'all asking, who is Rock Teasy, the sports genius, picking to win this game? I got to go with that ferocious defense. Clemson will be the national champions at the end of the game.
Right, so you know we on the radio in Baton Rouge, so you just going to say that to all the people that's on their way to the game right now.
I got to say it. I already know the game's going to be at the Superdome.
And you don't think, what if you had to guess the score?
It's going, man, let's go 24-17.
All right, what's the score, Dave? Super Dave, what's the score?
35-20.
35-20.
There it is.
I'll say Clemson by 10.
Okay, we all on the same page.
All right, there
Bring
it
it in
is.
chat. What you got,
We
Brat?
pulling for LSU. Don't get it twisted.
Absolutely.
All right, so we pulling for SEC, but I just think Clemson got too much experience. All right, what you got, Brat?
R. Kelly's girlfriend, Joycelyn Savage, was reunited with her family in the holding area of a Chicago courthouse last week. She was arrested for the alleged battery of Azriel Clary, but this was her first time seeing her family in 3 years. Friends of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, Gerald Griggs, attorney, he's also the attorney for the Savage family. He said that they secretly brought her to the courthouse to meet up with her family, and the law enforcement facilitated the meeting, and there were hugs, and they ended up talking for 20 minutes, and the family members told her how much they love her and want her to come home. So congratulations, and we're so happy that the family got to see Joycelyn Savage.
Aww.
Now, which one? Was she the one that was fighting, or the one, which one?
They both were fighting.
Okay,
She's the one that got arrested.
Oh, the one, the aggressive one.
Yeah, the one from Atlanta who her parents came to the show and they talked about her and stuff with Attorney General.
She doing all that and been around all that. Do you? Oh, okay, that's a whole nother conversation.
Whole nother story.
Because I don't know. I'm like, okay, you can come home, but we're gonna get you an apartment down.
I don't think she stayed though, Rick. I don't think she stayed with him.
Yeah, because bring that kind of energy and spirit and got other kids in the house.
Yep.
And stuff like that, and coming in with that kind of that attitude, and you got to retrain them all over. I don't know. I'd be like, you tell her to clean up the kitchen. She talking about, well, R. Kelly didn't make her wash dishes, so we can get your ass up. Okay. Thank y'all for coming, man. Hey, everybody having a good time? Yeah! Rickey Smiley, Gary, Brat.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
So, Ricky, how was your weekend?
How was my weekend?
How was your weekend? What you do this weekend?
Rock, you want to know how my weekend was?
Man, talk to us, baby.
It was dead at the mall. But I found some New Balance.
Yay!
Then I couldn't wear them. Because it started snowing in Dallas.
Yes.
The Ravens lost. But the Chiefs came to play.
Yay!
Seattle fell short. But it's Delta Sigma Theta Founders Day. That's how my weekend was, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, y'all. 28 before the top of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What you got this morning?
Time for Eva's Corner. And this morning, I'm going to give some relationship advice. And this is not unsolicited. I literally got a message in my DM from a young lady that asked me to help and to give her some advice of what to do. So this young lady is going through something with her husband. They've been married for 5 years. And she said he's just been acting different. And he's been very disconnected at home. He's been very distant. So she listened to her instincts and did a little bit of digging, as we do, ladies, sometimes, and found out that her husband is, in fact, having an affair with another woman. And this woman is a friend of the family.
What?
And she wants to know how to address the situation. She hasn't said anything to her husband yet. She just found out over the weekend. And she wants to know, does she address the woman first? Does she address the man first? What does she do? And you know what? I started to think about it. You know, who really is at fault? You know, when you look at it, the man broke his vow. So it's no question, ladies. Like, the man, you done messed up. But do we as women have a responsibility when we know someone is married, even if they're foul and will cheat? If we know someone is married, as ladies, do we have a responsibility to say no and to shut it down? And we have some ladies in the building today. I got Miss Renee and Miss Monica. So I just wanted you to chime in and let me know what I should tell this lady about how to address the situation with her husband and her friend.
First, you need to go off on Mr. Because he is out of order all the way wrong. He know this friend. He know this person is coming in their house. He out of order. He addressed, I promise you, he went up on her. So she need to knock him the heck out.
Okay, well, what about the lady? Is the lady even at fault, Miss Monica?
Yes, but it's the man first
Okay.
and then the lady. Because when you go up there and you say, I do,
Mhm.
that's what you need to do. The vows.
Okay.
So she need to get him in the car and drive him to the,
Yep.
it's ways to do it. Mess with his head.
Okay, what you do,
So
Rick?
he know where she lives. So she need to get in the car and drive and say, come on, let's go for a ride. And just go and drive and sit in front of the house that the lady's cheating on and have the conversation right there.
There you go.
If you want to make him poop his pants. or just sit there in front of the house and pull up in the driveway and just say, I just want to tell you how much I love you. Just be looking crazy. His mind gonna be so messed up and thrown. Oh, that would throw me. I'll get out of the car and start running. I would run.
But I agree that she definitely has to address him. But ladies, it just makes me wonder, do you feel like we have a responsibility? When you know a man is married, like you go to the bar, you look down, you see his finger.
A lot of them.
But you have to care, Rick.
A lot of women.
But they don't care.
Gary, what?
But didn't Stephanie Mills write the song, honey, keep away girls, this one's all mine?
Well,
she said, don't knock at my door thinking I'm not at home. Don't think I'll be dumb enough to leave this man alone. So, honey, she need to play that damn song when she get her friend in the car with
But
her.
there's
to
also
let
that
her know.
one song that said, Barbara, my name is Shirley. That car he drives, I paid a note on that. The shoes he walking in, I bought that.
Man, it is an honor. It is a privilege. First of all, to have the members of Delta Sigma Theta to fill the studio this morning on our second week on the radio. And what a pleasure to have National President and CEO Miss Beverly Smith on with us. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is celebrating Founders Day today, 107 years ago on the campus of Howard University.
Yes, sir.
That's right, y'all. 22 beautiful ladies formed a service organization to promote academic excellence and assist those in need. Since its founding, more than 200,000 women have joined the organization. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm blessed this morning. Thank you for coming on the show this morning on your Miss Beverly Smith. All the sorors in the room, when I announced you on the radio, they got out of. They stood up. They stood straight up,
like soldiers.
Bless their hearts. Bless their hearts. That's my sorors. That's right. That's right. Yay! I hear him. Wonderful. Wonderful. And how are you, Fred Smiley? You doing okay?
I'm doing good this morning. I'm sitting up here nervous. I feel like I'm interviewing President Obama. I'm sitting up here. I got my hands all folded up and trying to be proper because my middle school, I was built by a Delta, so my middle school principal, Rosa P. Hanks, is.
There you go.
Yes, ma'am. So she kept me in line, and so I just had to just make sure I be respectful. Make sure that I be respectful and stuff. So what do you tell us? What the organization is working on this at this time?
Oh, wow. We're excited. We're excited. Delta has, as you mentioned, been around 107 years. that whole time, our focus really has been on sisterhood, scholarship, service, and, I have to add that fourth S, which is social action. Those 4 areas are important to us. We, our basic programs really focus on community empowerment. We have to make sure our communities and everyone in it is proud of who they are, proud of what they can do. We have to be able to give people a hand up so they can make sure their communities grow and not focus on a handout. So that empowerment, due through education, our basic education programs that we have in all of our communities. We have programs in Body for young men. Obviously, we focus on young women with social action with Betty Shabazz Academy and with our Delta Gems scholarships. Delta gives millions of dollars in scholarships every year.
Amen.
And that's critically important. The communities that we serve, we have the only endowed chair that we give to HBCUs. So our focus and emphasis on HBCUs. We've been doing that since 1914 something, and it's been something that's really important to us in terms of the community, and to make sure that we not only support through scholarships, but this endowed chair that goes to different HBCUs every year focuses on making sure that we do research on who we are.
Amen.
How do we deal with obesity? How does smoking impact us? But that scholarship and research helps us to help the larger community in terms of focus and emphasis. Service, we give back. And that's important, but making sure we serve the communities. Even though we had a convention, it was cut a little bit short. Making sure we took those 20,000 meals we had and gave them to that local community as a part of the service that we try and do.
Speaking of service, Miss Beverly, I understand that you guys have chapters that are actually outside of the U.S. So Delta's not just in the U.S. Like, y'all are everywhere. Worldwide.
Right.
What are some of the
That is
initiatives
right.
that we could attribute towards Deltas internationally?
Well, I have to say, we have international chapters in Bahamas, in Jamaica, in Canada, they're all in Germany, in Korea, in Japan. Our stores are everywhere. And what's important about that mission and the fact that we are international as an organization and to continue to add more is we also have 7 missions internationally. We have a hospital in Kenya.
Wow.
For maternity hospital. And we just visited South Africa and Kenya to visit 6 of our missions that are international just this past year.
Wow.
We have 2 boarding schools. We have a boarding school for girls and a boarding school for boys. We have the Vashti McKenzie school in South Africa that really takes in children who have been abused or who have HIV that we take care of and try to fund that. We have a school called Tree that really, and this is part of our empowerment effort, that program that's in Durban, South Africa, actually teaches teachers. We take village women who pass certain exams and certain tests, but we train these women to go back to their villages and create schools there. So again, that community empowerment continued, even international. Right now we have teachers that are trained to teach children in 400 villages in that Durban and South Africa area. So we are very proud and very excited about the work that we do worldwide because we're known worldwide, and I think that's important.
Well, we really want to thank you for joining Rickey Smiley Morning Show this morning. And on behalf, because I do a lot of work in Africa with Pastor Walter Solomon, I don't get to go, but we're going to make, on behalf of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, we would like to donate $1,000 towards your hospital.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for everything that you do, Sarah Smith, and we really appreciate you. Our national president and CEO, Ms. Beverly Smith, thank you for coming on, and anything you need from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So you have a cue on the radio that was built by Deltas, and I'm so proud. And Rosa P. Hanks and my Aunt Candace and my cousin Melody Armour, who trained teachers in Savannah, Georgia. So I'm just really, really proud today, and thank you for the opportunity for coming on the show and having the opportunity to speak to you. I am humble. I want to stand up myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give a big round of applause for National President of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, CEO Ms. Beverly Smith.
Ray J on the phone for the hot spot. Good morning, Ray J.
Chiggity.
Brat, 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 brat. What up?
What up with you, boy? How you doing?
Man, I'm out here working nonstop, overseas, back in America, and all over the radio now with y'all. You know what I mean? How y'all feeling?
Hey, Ray J, I bought one of your bicycles, and I absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing.
Thank you, my brother. Hey, I saw the when you was kicking your son out because he didn't know what the Brandy song or something on there.
Right.
Yo, you all facts. You right. It would not be a Ray J without Brandy.
Don't play with me this morning. I don't play about Brandon Norwood, bro. For real. You know, hey Ray J, we did a whole sitcom together. I love you, but boy, my feelings in love for Brandy, I am like, yes.
Yes. You know you family, man, and she love you right back.
There it is. Love you, man.
Ray J, we want to tell you congratulations on your son, Epic Ray Norwood.
Yes,
Congratulations. It's an epic event. It was an epic event. It definitely was epic. God is good every day. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
So how'd you come up with that name, Epic?
I said, my son's name got to be Epic. And then that's how it happened.
Oh, wow. Love it. I like that.
Because we was going through so many names. Like Princess wanted to call him Princeton, and I'm like, but that's cute. I mean, you know, he the boy though, you know. So I tried to.
Why didn't they keep it original, Ray J, and name him Gary?
No,
Gary.
Why don't you get off that
Gary?
CD microphone? That was
Gary, that's a little scary. Gary, that's a little scary.
Well, Ray J, you and Brandy were a part of this year's Urban One Honors, which premieres next Monday, January 20th at 8/7 Central on TV One. What can we expect?
Oh man, expect greatness from so many different genres of people. It's just a real celebration of, you know, just showing how, you know, a company can go this long and really touch people for this long and stay consistent. And it's just so many great people a part of what y'all doing, you know, with Miss Cassie and everybody that's a part of the team. So, you know, it was just a real big celebration, but it was so many big stars there, so many different dope performances, and it's legendary. So, I mean, you know, I don't want to spill the beans, but y'all got to tune in. Y'all got to tune in.
Right. Now, Ray J, I'm hearing that you're taking over Death Row Records now that it has
Gary, people hear a lot of things, you know? People hear a lot of things.
So is there any truth to that? That was Rick.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky?
Yeah. Are you taking over Death Row?
Ricky, see, this is what happened.
What had happened was...
No. What, Ricky? Look. I don't really want to talk about the structure until Suge knows exactly like how he wants to do it. But we've talked about it and we put a few things together. But again, it got to be a real strong team all around to really like make it right. But right now, the toy company Hasbro has Death Row, and so for me, and E1 Entertainment is on the same company, and E1 is the company that put out Sexy Can-I, and they putting out Brandy's album now. So, and at the Alan Grumblatt runs the music. So we all family in all these different weird ways. So it'll be some stuff happening in the future. We just trying to figure it all out.
Right. We do know one thing that you taking over, Ray J. You taking over the headphone and earbud game, the Raycon Global, them premium earbuds and headphones.
Yes. I want to make sure I know who everybody is because I want to make sure
That's Rock T.
That's Rock Teasy.
My knees.
Okay, there we go. See, there we go. Hit me with the intro, and then I'm gonna hit you with the outro. Ooh, boom, bing. Yes. You know, because when Ricky on, and you know Ricky, my brother, I want to make sure we on. Gary, I love you too. I just want to make sure I know everybody tones because everybody kind of sounding alike.
Well, I got a question for you, Ray.
And that's Eva Marcille Pigfeets.
Eva.
What up, Ray? Now, you know your wife is my girl. That is my heart. And y'all have had y'all second baby. Now, how's everything going? I want you to set the record straight for the haters, Gary, in the building to set the record straight.
Gary, you been hating?
No, always. He hate on all of us, Ray J.
You know, Ray J, we go back.
So I know. You listen, Gary, my people. I love Gary. We go way back.
I would never hate on Ray J.
We go way back since Fast Stage Jack.
Let the people know about you and your beautiful wife and how you holding your family down no matter what.
Yeah, well, I mean, you listen, kids, when you have beautiful kids together, you have to, you just got to remain together in a way where it supersedes any issues or anything because we have a job to do and an obligation to do, and we love doing that. And so that goes first, and especially with everything being so new, we're just trying to figure it all out. But you know, with God in our corner, and patience, and compromising, and understanding, and forgiving, all of those things tie into one, and then surviving for year after year after year. So we in our third year, and you know, you just gotta go to God and just enjoy the time now with the new family, and try to find a way to find a real rhythm, and let the heartbeat be the rhythm, but also just try to find our space, and we'll see what happens. I love her to death. She know that.
So basically, what, Gary?
There's no maybe so, Rachel. Did you put out the car?
Did I do what?
Did you put out the car?
Rachel. Who out the car?
I told you that.
Princess Love.
Ray J, don't
They tried to tell me, and I told them I know Ray J didn't put out the car, but did you or you didn't, Ray J? This is me.
Put her out the car. I don't. Oh, you mean
in Vegas?
I don't know what you're talking about, Gary.
Ray J.
Gary, you gotta be a little more specific.
When I was in Vegas, Princess Love said you put out the car because you got tired of riding, or she was saying something to you. And I said, I tried to call you to find out, to verify it, because I'm not gonna put a story out on you and knowing I could call you. So now the people want to know: did she get put out the car, or was that a lie?
Well, I don't want to ever say my wife lying, but that's
okay.
You
put out.
Come on, listen. No. Listen, I love my wife. I would listen. At the end of the day, like, listen. Look, my wife is always right, but in that situation, listen, I would never ever leave my baby or my kids anywhere like that.
There it is.
Right.
Ray J, we are so happy.
Listen, it's weird because you don't want to disagree. And say it ain't right, but then the wife is always right. So you know what I mean? It's contradictive in both ways with what I'm saying.
Right.
But everything is positive. Y'all know me, man. Y'all know.
Yes.
So y'all make so Ray. Hey, y'all give a big round of applause to Ray J. Ray J. Hey, Ray J.
Listen. Look. I need y'all to play my song Tech Knowledge. I'm coming out with a Tech Knowledge campaign. I'm giving away $10,000 on Cash App.
Ooh. Oh wow, Ray J.
What we gotta do?
For the best verse, the best rap, the best vocal, it could be the best video edit. Just go to my page and download the beat Tech Knowledge and just do your part. The best performance get $10K on my birthday.
There it is. All right, y'all give it up. Hey, Ray J, thank you for coming on, man. Love you, bro.
Yeah.
What's up?
Get it up. Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.